Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 16 of my Boston Red Sox franchise here in MLB 14, the show. And today we're going up against the St. Louis Cardinals in what was a World Series rematch from 2013. And we are 25-20 entering this game. Cardinals are 22-23. So both teams off to sort of okay starts. I'm sure both teams would like to be a little bit better than, or a little bit in a little bit of a better spot than what they are right now. But I'll take 25-20 out of this team. I've talked about it for a while. I think this is going to be a bit of a bridge year. I think I'd be happy with the playoff berth. A little bit like last year. I think we're building more towards 2016, 17, and 18 than just this year. But we are trying to remain competitive. You can see both teams rocking the throwbacks. It'll be Jon Lester versus Adam Wainwright tonight. Wainwright on the bump for the St. Louis Cardinals. Top of the first inning, Michael Kadire up. He drives this one to deep left center field, and that is gone. A solo home run, a line shot that just gets over the wall, and it's a solo home run for Michael Kadire. We had a man on before that. I believe our leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, did get on base, but Shane Victorino was not able to move him over. In fact, he grounded into a double play, so that's too bad. Could have been a 2-run shot or even a 3-run homer, but we'll take the run. It's an early start for the team. Good to get on the board early in the first inning. Try to get to Wainwright early, as they did in the World Series in 2013 in Game 1. So there we go, 1-0 lead for the Red Sox early on. Now top of the first, one man on, 2 outs. Xander Bogaerts up. He grounds this one to the shortstop. Johnny Peralta flips to second for the out, and that will retire the side. Wainwright to the first. We're going to head to the bottom of the first, take a look at the lineup for the Arizona Cardinals. You'll notice a couple new names like Aaron Hill, as well as Randall Grichuk and Xavier Scruggs, among others. And Jon Lester on the hill for the Red Sox tonight. He's gotten off to a stellar start with a 2.42 ERA. Low strikeout to walk ratio, only 2-1, but he's going to get Oscar Taveras to ground that one back up the middle. Deflected by Lester off his foot. He picks it up, fires to first in time, and that's the third out. So we're going to move to the top of the second here, and this would be the start of a very good day for Jackie Bradley Jr. He gets on base here with a little 2-out single to try and get something going here for the Red Sox late in the second inning. But Bradley, obviously a soft-hitting center fielder, would have a good day at the plate today, and I'll leave it at that. 3-0 count to Jon Lester, and he actually walks on 4 pitches here, so Wainwright suffering some control issues, it looks like. Now behind him, they count again, 2-1 to Dustin Pedroia, who lines it back up the middle for a base hit. Center fielder coming up firing. He throws it home on a line, and Jackie Bradley Jr.'s absolute meat at the plate. What a throw, and that will retire the side. So a web gem right there from the St. Louis Cardinals. But Lester comes right back and answers the bell with a strikeout of Xavier Scruggs on the changeup right there. And on top of the third, leading off is Shane Victorino. He hits a bouncing ball back up the middle, and that will get through for a base hit. So we get a man on here with the heart of our lineup coming up. It'll be Michael Kadire up next, already with 1 homer today. This time he hits it back up the middle, got jammed there a little bit, was able to fight that off, and actually hit it back up the middle for a base hit. So 2 guys on now with no one out. Mike Napoli getting the start at first base today over the struggling David Ortiz. And Napoli to deep left center field. That ball is gone into the bullpen, and it's a 3-run shot for Mike Napoli, who, as I said, got the start over Ortiz today. Ortiz has been playing less and less this season. Ratings are diminishing, skills are diminishing, his production is diminishing, so Napoli getting a lot of these interleague starts here at first base, and he's making us look smart for that, as that is a 3-run bomb into the bullpen right there to put us on top 4-0. Now bottom of the third, Jon Lester still on the hill, 0-2 count, and Wainwright just looks foolish right there in that changeup. Not that striking out a pitcher is too impressive if you're like Jon Lester, but still a nice pitch. Good location, and he got Wainwright swinging. Now here's another hit for Jackie Bradley. Like I said, he's going to have a good day at the plate, which is overall obviously going to be a good sign. When you do have a soft-hitting center field like Bradley, you'll take any offensive production you can get out of him. And that would be it for Adam Wainwright. So he is pulled after just 3+ innings, as they will hand it over. Mike Matheny will hand it over to Jaime Garcia now, coming out of the bullpen for this team. He will try to give the Cardinals some innings in relief here out of the bullpen tonight. Now Bradley taking off for a second. I didn't mean for this to be a straight steal, but I had actually recently switched over to the button for the button hitting instead of the analog, so I'd forgotten how to bunt with the buttons, and I got my bunt attempt down late. So it ends up working out because Bradley's safe at second. Lester lays one down, and the throw is wide of first base. Bradley coming around, he will score. Lester's to second, and it's an error on the play. That will be charged to the third baseman, and that is going to be a run for the Red Sox now, 5-0. You can take a look at the replay. Nice bunt. Not sure why Garcia, he just decided to let it go, let the third baseman make the play, and that was clearly the wrong decision. Matt Carpenter's throw was wide of first base. So now, still top of the fourth inning, Shane Victorino up. He lines it to third base. Good stab by Carpenter, and Lester somehow avoids the tag. I just assumed that was getting by Carpenter at third. That's why I sent Lester. I was going to try and have him score on the play, but we get caught up there. Luckily, apparently Lester's athletic enough to get out of the way on that one. So Kadire goes down swinging in the next at-bat. So 2 away, it'll be Mike Napoli up to face the lefty. Already 1 homer today. He lines it into center field, but that is a sliding catch for, I believe that's Oscar Tavares out there in left field, and that will retire the side. So top of the 5th now, still a 5-0 game. 1-2 is the count to Xander Bogaerts, and he goes the other way with that pitch. Nice little piece of hitting right there, getting the outside corner, or getting the outside fastball and taking that the other way for a little base knock. Now Anthony Rendon is the next batter up. 2-2 is the count, and he hits that into left field for a base hit. So working the count a little bit, finding a pitch he likes, and getting on base. Now 2 on with none away here, looking to score some more runs. Carlos Ruiz up 0-1 count. Ruiz to second for 1, on to first, and it's a 6-4-3 double play right there. That is a rally killer if you're the Red Sox. Next up is Jackie Bradley. Will he get his 3rd hit of the day? Once again, a single back up the middle. His 3rd single to center field. This time it drives in a run, and he will knock in the 6th run of the ball game for the Boston Red Sox. John Lester up next, 2-1 count from Jaime Garcia, and that one is hard hit to first base, but Scruggs makes a nice backhanded stab on to first for the double, or for the 3rd out of the inning. Now Xavier Scruggs up, bottom of the 5th, first pitch of the inning, and that's going to be lined down the left field line for a base hit. Cardinals have struggled to get to Lester all day today, but Scruggs jumps all over that first pitch right there. So that is going to be a leadoff single. Now the next batter is Randall Grichuk. First pitch of the AB to him, and he's hacking away. This time he lines it down the left field line. So in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, they're going to be a little bit aggressive here. Let me try and get him off balance with a curveball. And that one just hung right over the heart of the plate, and Randall Grichuk was all over it to deep center field, and that ball is long gone. A 400-plus foot home run right there from the young Cardinals center fielder, and that will cut the lead now 5-2. So like I said, I noticed the Cardinals getting a little bit aggressive there, swinging at the first pitch in each of those first 2 at-bats. I probably should not have thrown a strike there, but my thinking was if I can get him off balance a little bit, then maybe I could get him to swing and miss and get him behind the count 0-2. Instead, Grichuk just jumps all over a curveball that hung up over the plate, and that will make it a 6-2 ball game. I said 5-2. I meant 6-2, as that will be the score now. So next batter is Johnny Peralta. Still no outs in the inning. It's an 0-2 count to Peralta, and he is going to hit this one to deep left field himself. Kadire going back, and that ball is gone. Back-to-back home runs. We got Peralta behind in the count 0-2. I tried to jam him with a cutter, but that one again caught too much of the plate, as you will see in the inner half. But with an 0-2 count like that, you got to get that one more off the plate to try and get some swing and miss there instead of allowing him to make contact like that. So that's a solo shot for Johnny Peralta. Now the lead is cut in half. 0-2 count now to, I believe, Peter Borges, and Borges goes down on the changeup right there, inner half, and that is another strikeout for John Lester. 2 batters later, Shane Robinson up 0-1 count, 2 away in the inning now, and Robinson lines this one into the left center field gap. That will get down and roll all the way to the wall. Bradley over to play it, and he's going to try and fire to second here, thinking he can get Shane Robinson, but instead the throw is very late, and Robinson actually gets all the way to third. I forgot in this game, Bradley doesn't quite have the cannon he does in real life. So 2 away now for Matt Carpenter, and he lines this one, this time into the right center field gap, and another run comes home. The score is now 6-4. So the Cardinals getting to Lester here a little bit. This time he hit the cutoff man, and Carpenter holds it second. But now the next batter is Oscar Tavares, 2-1 count. And Tavares, it will hit it back up the middle. Bradley will come up firing. Carpenter being waved around. The throw is not in time, and it's 6-5. A 5-run inning for the Cardinals so far. And the tying run is on base. Yadier Molina up next. First pitch of the AB, and he hits this one hard to the second baseman. We flip it to Bogaerts for the out, and we are finally out of this 5th inning, or the 6th inning, I believe that was. So that will get Lester out of that inning, and now it is still a 6-5 ball game. Jason Mott, that was the 5th inning. Jason Mott on the hill. Shane Victorino up. Victorino lines it into left center field for a base hit. That's going to roll and keep rolling all the way to the warning track and eventually to the wall. Shane will hold up at second, but that gets us a leadoff double here with no one out, and the middle of the order starting to come up here. 3, 4, 5 due up. Michael Kadire already with 1 home run today. Can he make it 2? Well, he's not going to have the chance with Shane on base because he gets picked off right there, trying to get him over to third base with 1 out. Instead, now 2 away for Michael Kadire. And Kadire to deep left. That ball is gone. Michael Kadire's 2nd home run of the game. A solo shot once again Could have been a 2-run homer, but Victorino tried to get a little over aggressive. They're getting to third with 1 out. Instead, Kadire will have to settle for the solo shot. His second of the game. Jason Mott got the pitch on the inner half, but we've seen Kadire hit 2 inside pitches today, 1 over the fence and 1 back into center field. So Kadire doing his job at the plate today. 3rd hit, fantastic day, 2 home runs. Obviously, you'll take that at any time. We're not expecting too much power out of Michael Kadire. I really want more on-base skills, and just to keep his OPS up in the 800s is I really want out of him. So bottom of the 6th now, Peralta up 0-2 count. This time, instead of leaving that cutter over the plate, we get it on the inner half and actually outside of the strike zone, and that is strike 3. So that would do it for Lester. He gets through 6 innings, 5 runs. Not his best performance, but other than the 1 inning, he was pretty good. Brandon Workman on now for the 7th. 1-2 is the count to Aaron Hill, 1 away in the inning, and Hill goes down on the 95-mile-an-hour heater. We're relegating Workman to the bullpen here in hopes of his 2-pitch sort of layout, or his 2-pitch repertoire panning out a little bit better in the bullpen, or working a little bit better out of the bullpen. Ruby De La Rosa also working out of the bullpen today, and he is the 8th inning man for now. He gets Yadier Molina to line out. That is 3 up, 3 down. We're on to the 9th. Koji Uehara will come in now for the Red Sox in hopes of getting a save. 1 on and 1 out for Johnny Peralta, and Peralta grounds it to Pedroia, who will flip to Bogarts for 1 on to first. Napoli's got it, and it's a 4-6-3 double play that will wrap up this ball game. The Red Sox win it 6-5 or 7-5. They hold on at the end after a late comeback attempt from the Cardinals. Lester gets the win. Like I said, solid performance. Other than the 1 inning, he was pretty good today. In the bullpen, 7, 8, 9, all getting their jobs done. Offense came out, 7 runs against Adam Wainwright, and the Cardinals take that 10 times out of 10. And that is going to do it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Those them out. Peace.